Hello there guys and girls, this is ThePrussianPrince with our Attila tournament match. This is going to be, again, Cup of Nations 2015 group stage, group 8, match between me of Alien Clan, playing as the Alliance, and uldaCZ of Wolf, in control of the Western Roman army. And as you can see, we're once again playing on planes because it is group stage, and I'm going to go over my build very quickly. Time to put it into slow motion. And here we go. So, I have 3 Germanic Horsemen, gold 3 on my left, 3 Germanic Horsemen, gold 3 on my right, basically the same thing. My Germanic Noble, bronze 1 general with brace. I have 4 Germanic Pikes up front, same thing basically as usual. 2 Sarmatian Warbands on my right, silver 2. 2 Sarmatian Warbands on my left, silver 2 chevrons, I guess. And then I have 4 Germanic archers, no, 3 Germanic archers, so I made a small change here, and a Germanic crossbowman unit. So the reason why I made this change is because the Western Romans have a lot of armor on their infantry, and as you can see, he's brought a lot of these Protectores, which again have huge armor and decent messed out block chance. So something to keep in mind. That's why I brought the crossbowman. Again, he doesn't really have too many tools to deal with my archers. I only brought 3. And Sagittari are not really great against Germanic archers, I feel. But anyway, time to go over his build. So what does he have? Palatina guards general with brace. Over here, a Funditores. So it's a fairly cheap and decent slinger unit. Can do damage to Germanic archers if it gets in range, of course. Then we see that he has 6 Scole Palatine, very strong melee cavalry units. Not quite the Germanic horse, but still. Mix of... Okay, so I believe 3 are bronze 1 and 3 are bronze 2. Then we see 6 Protectores Domestici up front. Old gold 3, so these guys have excellent stats. As you can see over here, very strong units overall. Then on his left flank we see a Legio Comitatenses with a Limitane border guards. Same thing on his right. So essentially at this point he has a lot more swords than I do, because I have 4 swords. He has 8 swords here, and the same amount of cavalry. So this one is not going to be very easy for me to win, just because of the amount of swords he has. So with 8 swords he can do very well in the engagement. But what he could do is he could just surround me right now. And my pikes I'm using them in like almost 3 ranks deep, because 2 ranks they will not hold against Protectores at all. The Protectores will just smash through them, and 3 ranks they will do alright, I think. But yeah, I'm trying to reposition myself right now, because I can't allow him to flank me, because look at all this huge flanking maneuver that he's going for here. So over here you can see that he's trying to go... Okay, so he actually activated brace, which is kind of wasted. That's really good for me right now, because without brace on his units, I'm going to be really happy about it. So my Germanic archers getting some nice flaming shots off onto his Scole Palatine. Going to follow up with my own Germanic horseman over here. He doesn't have the perfect charge bonus. Does actually get into my Germanic archers and into the Sarmatians somehow. Here I'm gonna get a decent charge off against his Scole Palatine, but I don't have as much support as he does over here, so it's kind of bad for me. But I'm going to start the engagement here too. You can see I get some excellent charges off into the Legio Comitatenses. Doesn't get the darts off, so that's good for me. Just look at how quickly that Legio Comitatenses is wrecked. Here his Scole Palatine is already down off the field. I get a charge off into his Protectores Domestici. Here his Scole Palatine is losing. He's not actually microing the Scole Palatine unit, which is very good for me right now. I think I have to target it with the archers. It's still not microing it. It could be doing a lot of damage to me. I'm gonna push up my pikes here to support the engagement. And here it's going quite... Actually, my Germanic horseman is somehow losing to his Scole Palatine here. Not quite sure why. He's going to push through my pikes with Protectores Domestici, but it's up against 2 pikes, so it's not going to be as easy to break through. Here my depleted Germanic horse is trying to keep his Scole Palatine away while I support with Germanic nobles and crossbowmen and archers. This unit is going to take massive damage. by the crossbows as well. He's pushing through here, which is not good for me with his Protectores Domestici. I'm killing this Legio Comitatenses, and he's got Limitane border guards. Seem to be in his 2 though. Just look at this Colli Palatina, it's just dying so quickly. Again, my left flank is looking very good though. I'm pushing through his Colli Palatina and Limitane border guards. Here I got through this Legio Comitatenses. I'm going to get into his Funditores and do massive damage. I'm pulling away this Germanic Horseman because I needed to defeat his Colli Palatina over there. I'm getting a nice flanking charge with my general onto the Limitane border guards. Should be a victory for me. I'm gonna target this Colli Palatina with a Germanic crossbowman. Again, flaming shot for best effect on crossbows. He still has this one Colli Palatina unit, which is going to be very annoying for me. My Germanic here should just beat that Colli Palatina, I would say. Especially I've got so many upgrades on it. And I've killed his Colli Palatina over here with my Germanic Horseman. He's got a Protectores Domestici here left. This Colli Palatina is going to be off the field. My Sarmatians here are losing because they're up against 2 Protectores, so of course they will. This Protectores Domestici is destroying 2 of my Germanic pikes very, very easily. Again, gold 3, so it can do quite the damage. But now I'm targeting it with 4 crossbowmen. No, 1 crossbowman and 3 Germanic archers. These guys on heavy shot as well, so the damage will be huge, even onto Protectores Domestici. They're gonna feel it soon. As you can see, they're not actually dying too quickly because they have an average missile block chance and again, excellent armor. As you can see, he actually broke through over here, so I was not able to win that flank as I had hoped. But it looked good for me. I am supporting with these spikes over here, which, again, you can see they're poking the Protectores, but not the whole unit is fighting, which is not great for me. It's not actually supporting the Sarmatian warband in the way I would want it to. But as you can see, I'm definitely winning on my right flank here. I'm going to charge the flanks of these Protectores Domestici. But this Protectores in the center has been so annoying for me to deal with right now. Again, I'm going to be able to kill it, but it just took so long for me to do it. It's wavering right now, but not routing. Here I try and turn around but my Germanic pikes, but they do not do it so well. So this Colli Palatina is going to destroy them. Sadly for me. I've broken through these Legio Comitatenses and Protectores Domestici. This Limitane border guards is going to be off the field with this rear charge as well. I'm trying to pull away here and get my crossbows to shoot into his units, but I guess I didn't activate flaming shot here, but it's not a big deal, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's not too big of a deal. It's not bad to use standard shot, but still flaming shot is way better. Which I guess I forgot to use. So I'm going to continue pulling away here. I guess I do get kind of shot, but his Colli Palatina here going to go straight into pikes, and look at them just getting destroyed by pikes. So that was good by me, and I've routed this Limitary border guards. I think I may be trying to engage too early with this Germanic Noble, but I think it's okay because I am protecting this Sarmatian warband. Now, my left flank isn't looking great right now, but I have pushed away this Limitary border guards. Look, how is this unit reorganizing like this? It's pretty strange. Now I'm going to go into his Colli Palatina. I need to route it off the field. I've even activated Frenzy here for the better charge bonus against the Cav. My Germanic Noble General will not do well against the Palatina guards because my Germanic Noble has taken damage. Here I've got these crossbowmen in excellent position, firing to the right side of these Protectores Domestici. It's the unshielded side, so it will do a lot of damage. I'm gonna get a Germanic Horseman charge into these Funditores, completely destroyed that unit. Again, it's just cheap, depletable unit, I mean expendable unit for him right now, and it might actually be worth it to knock away my Germanic horse. Gonna get a Sarmatian warband charge over here. I've got more pikes on the field. You can see here I've got Germanic archers in position at his rear, so I'm gonna be able to do damage to his Palatina guards. This is gonna be very effective for me. I've still got crossbowmen over here, but I'm pulling away a bit too late here with the Germanic archers, so it's gonna be quite annoying for me. I thought I could kill that unit before it made it to me, but I guess not. So over here I've still got pikes. This Sarmatian warband should do alright against the Protectores Domestici, especially with pike support here. I've got more cavalry on the field, and at this point it's looking very good for me. Obviously it's gonna be really difficult for me to lose this, but let's zoom in and watch the carnage, I guess, and see what's up. Yeah, he had a lot of swords, and that was his advantage this game, because I had the advantage in terms of skirmishing and in terms of cavalry. So his sword count, he should have used it somehow to overpower my units. So yeah, as you can see here, his Palatino guards actually duking it out against my wow, this one guy, Germanic noble over here. Oh, he is actually dead, so didn't do too well. But as you can see, his right flank is actually doing so well. His Protectores are amazing. Gold 3 Protectores are really strong and difficult to take care of. But of course, the thing about them is that they are fairly expensive, so that is something to keep in mind. Palatino guards they're gonna start losing to my Germanic nobles anytime now. I've got the pikes poking the rear of his Protectores here, doing as much damage as they can, but still can't help the Sarmatian warband. You can see these guys poking the Protectores from both flanks, from both, I mean, from the front and from the rear. This unit actually routed just by poking the rear of the Protectores. So that's not good for me. This unit also routed. The Protectores have done so much damage. He's going to disengage here, probably try and flank my pike unit, but I still have cavalry on the field. And these units, they are wavering. He's going to pull out, which means he's going to take so much damage pulling out. But it's a good move because he tries to get to my skirmishes, but I've got all these Germanic archers still alive. And victory for me, fairly close though, fairly close. Despite me having 800 men remaining, it was fairly close. Wow, kills on my general, and the Germanic horsemen didn't do as well as I wanted them to. Same thing for his Colli Palatine. So I guess my Germanic horsemen did alright. My Germanic pikes did more damage than I expected them to though. I didn't expect them to get so many kills. Sarmatian warband though, beasting it up against his units. Germanic archers doing very, very well for themselves. I mean, killing the Funditores. I mean, they didn't kill the Funditores though, but I did a lot of damage to his cavalry, and of course the Germanic crossbowmen saved my game because they killed all of that melee infantry, which was great for me, of course. But yeah, that is the game, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment or subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.